Historic village in Sturgeon Bay vandalized. For the second time in less than a year, buildings in Heritage Village at Big Creek have been broken into, causing thousands of dollars in damage. But police say they are closing in on a suspect. NBC26's Paul Evenson is live in the newsroom with more on the investigation.
Stacy, Sturgeon Bay police told me that search warrants were executed and enough evidence was gathered to make one, possibly even two arrests by the end of the day. Now, the staff at Heritage Village is left to once again pick up the pieces and move on.
Employees in disbelief.
It was shocking. It was hurtful.
Neighbors taken aback by the damage.
It's terrible to see that, when you damage it for everybody.
This is the second time in less than a year that the Warren house has been damaged. This time, they broke in through a window, grabbed a fire extinguisher, and headed upstairs.
Some of these will have to be re-cleaned again.
A layer of fine powder covering everything from clothing to furniture.
Pounds a nail through your heart to think that there are people who disrespect other people or our heritage or our history and what people have done to preserve it.
Last fall, it was the schoolhouse and Warren House. This year, 3 buildings from the 1880s through 1910 period of Sturgeon Bay history.
It's a very fine dust where we have to come back and take care of it again. Once that's done a couple times, it should be taken care of pretty good.
But not without a price. The park is funded by donations. Now they're left to not only pay for a second cleaning, but on the advice of police, installing security on site.
We did make suggestions. Lighting is certainly something they can look into, but also any type of surveillance cameras.
Through it all, the staff remains hopeful.
Good does prevail after all is said and done.
That history will no longer repeat itself.
Now, Stacy, the village curator told me they do plan to open as scheduled on June 15th. Restoration crews hope to have the initial damage cleaned up within the week. Reporting live in the Green Bay newsroom, Paul Evenson, NBC26.